Virgo, what's up? Thank you for joining me for this week's, or actually for this first ever monthly forecast for the month of July 2020, or whenever this video meets you. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little disheveled. I just noticed what I look like. I look fine. Anyway, enough of my jabbering. So thanks for joining in this week, and so we're doing something different. If you've never seen one of my videos, then it's brand new regardless. So this week we are going to do a 12 card spread based on the 12 houses of the zodiac. Okay, so if you know anything about astrology, I'm a baby, so if you're just learning, you're in it with me. Each of the 12 houses represents different areas of our life as human beings. Let me close the viewfinder so I don't keep staring at myself. Okay, and so I'm going to pull 12 cards from the tarot deck, and then we're going to layer those cards with additional cards to get in-depth, more meaning of the cards and see what you're going through and kind of get a grasp of how to move forward for the month of July. Remember, spirit doesn't work with time. That's something that we've created as humans. So if you feel like the time frame isn't exactly going to match, it's because time is a little fluid, so give or take some time, okay? So let's get into it, Virgo. Let's do one more shuffle for you, Virgo. You guys are meticulous and just very, you would think you guys are air signs. You guys are thinkers. I feel like you guys are thinkers, Virgo. All right, let's get into it. Let's do this. I'm going through transition right now. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6. Wow, guys. But the sun will come out tomorrow. Oh, you guys came out in your reading. The Hermit came out. So this is what I see. In the present position, we have the Ten of Swords. Somebody's coming out of a period that feels very heavy, Virgo. That feels painful. That feels like, oh my God, like I have fucking had it. But it feels like you're done. It feels like you're over it. I will say, just because they visually are so similar, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the 7th house, which rules love and relationships. So perhaps you had an ending or some ending of a relationship, because look at this. Yeah? Okay, so this is you, present position, and this is love and relationships. So this is depression, sadness, anxiety, sleeplessness, insomnia. Okay, all of that shit. The thing about it is they're both, you know, it's a 9 and a 10. A 10 and a 9. This is a 10, the other one's a 9. So we're at the end of a cycle, and hopefully we're coming out of it. Excuse me. Second position for money and resources. Man, somebody is being incredibly diligent, structured, disciplined with their money and their resources. This is the father of the deck, the Empire, the Emperor. I always do that. He's not an empire, he's an emperor. Okay, so he talks about discipline, order, structure, doing things the right way, following the rules. So you are in a time in your life where, concerning money and maybe your home, your properties, things you own, you're really diligent and structured. So good job for you. But it doesn't surprise me, Virgos. You guys are the Virgos I've known are good planners and meticulous and thorough and organized, okay? So, and clean for the most part. For our third position here, for mental internal communication or self-expression, you might be a little bit not grounded, however. Look at this 7 of Cups. It's kind of like in fantasy land. Expressing yourself, being very showy, kind of showing off, presenting something that may not be completely true. Fear of being seen in a light that you feel or you deem is not good enough. Okay, so just be aware of that. This isn't the cards can be tough to hear sometimes, but the goal is just to shine a light on those darker areas so that we can see them, so that we can change them, okay? In our 4th house, wow, guys, family and home. You guys got like the ultimate family and home card. This is 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth and love. This is somebody who has taken the time and is putting in the work so that not only they can have a good life, not only that the kids can have their life, but their grandkids and their great-grandkids. This is generational wealth and abundance, okay? This is securing the bag for generations to come. So that's tight. In our 5th house for creativity, wow, look at this. Marriage, commitment, and ceremony. Somebody's feeling really creative. Perhaps you're planning something, you're planning a party and you're having to decorate. It just feels very like party, festival, like very creative, very bright and vibrant. In our 6th house is our house of occupation and physical health. We have somebody here who's really trying to make things happen, who's really maybe even trying to start something new. Is it possibly a new career? Let's talk. What is this newness regarding? What is this newness regarding for Virgo? What is this newness regarding for Virgo for occupation and physical health? What is this newness regarding? What is this newness regarding for Virgo? What is this newness for Virgo? Whoa. What is this newness? Oh, wow. Health and physical occupation. Health and physical occupation. So the name of this card is called the Cross. This is about the crosses that we have to bear. Maybe you've had to carry a lot of weight, more than your fair share in your life or within your occupation somehow. So what is this cross about for Virgo? What is this cross about for Virgo? What's this cross about for Virgo, please? What's this cross about for Virgo? What does this mean? What's the cross about? What crosses do they have to carry in their occupation or physical health? The cross that they have to bury. Oh, wow. There's some nostalgia and some childhood memories that are coming up for you. Either that or your own children in your life. And perhaps you're breaking patterns. Maybe you're breaking physical patterns. How things have been in the family lineage, and you're making changes and you're breaking patterns. So good job for you. You got the 6 of Cups, which is about children, okay? Perhaps you are carrying the weight of the family so that you can support your kids, okay? All right, so in the 7th house, this is a house of love and relationships. Like I said, we got the 9 of Swords. This is depression, anxiety, sleeplessness, nightmares, okay? So you're coming out of a tough time. 8th house, changes to come. We have the Sun card. That's why I said this sun will come out tomorrow. Okay, I'm not a singer. So you know what I'm saying? So we got this dark scene followed by this beautiful sunshine. This is so bomb. So it's okay. Keep your head up, okay? In our 9th house is the house of spirituality. Somebody here has got some choices. Maybe you're moving from one type of spiritual belief or no spiritual belief into a new kind of fresh way of looking at the world and understanding that we are humans borrowing these human forms, but we actually come from spirit. This also talks about going within and realizing that perhaps the way we're dealing with the world or dealing in our lives is it needs to change, but we want to break patterns. We want to break cycles. This 8 in this picture, being stuck on the loop spiritually, being stuck on the loop. Spirituality for Virgos. Spirituality for Virgos. What is this 2 about spirituality for Virgos? What's this 2 about for spirituality for Virgos? What's this 2 about for spirituality, Virgos? What's the 2 about for spirituality, Virgos? What's the 2 about? Ooh, that's a tough one too. 11. Look at, even though this is a 2 and this is an 11, don't they look similar? So we're looking at synchronicities here. Make sure you're paying attention to 1s and 11s, okay? No, that's a 2, but it makes me feel like 1-1. So pay attention to the synchronicities. This card is about, it's called the Birch or the Broom. Be warned of high temper. I bring conflict and strife. You will find me in competitions because I work with repetition. So learning how to break patterns of how we talk to each other can really get in the way of our spirituality. How we the fighting in our life, getting off that karmic wheel, and spiritually evolving beyond or to a new phase in our life where we don't always have to be fighting, or we don't always have to be around fighting. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what other information we can get for you for spirituality. What's happening with the spirituality in the month of July for Virgo? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so I pulled it like this. This is how I saw when I first picked it up. This is reversed. This is the same card right here as this 10. This is the same card, 10 of Swords. There, okay? So what this is telling me, first of all, we're seeing repeat cards. When we see repeat cards, it's because Spirit really wants to get your attention. The fact that this came reversed in this story tells me that you're tired of this. It came reversed. It's like, tired of feeling like that, okay? You're tired of being bombarded with this type of energy, with feeling like this. It's really depleting you and draining you. So this is a good thing spiritually. You're really you're changing. For our 10th house, is our house of ambitions. You're really taking a step back and you're looking at what you've been doing, what your plans are. What are you planning, guys? Something's happening here. What are we planning? Which deck do I feel like we need to change decks? No. What are we planning? What do Virgo's ambitions? What are they ambitious to do for Virgo? Virgo and their ambitions. Virgo and their ambitions. What's this about, please, Virgo and ambitions? What's this about, please, Virgo and ambitions? Virgo and ambitions. Yes. Thank you. Virgo ambitious. Ooh. Okay, so that's funny. So you got a 14, that's the fox. The fox is about trickery. Make sure you're not plotting on anybody. Don't be plotting. Don't be shady. Don't be ambitious to get over on somebody. Don't be plotting a plan to get over on somebody. That shit ain't right. Or is there something like that going on in your life where somebody's doing that to you? Okay, so let's pull an additional card for Virgo. What's this ambition about? Why is the fox here for ambitions? Why is the fox here for ambitions, please? Why is the fox here for ambitions, please? Fox for ambitions, please, for Virgo for the month of July 2020. Why is the center? Why is the fox here? Holy guys. Somebody's working with their shadow. This is a creepy ass devil in this deck. He's even creepier in the real deck, in the original. So somebody is maybe even taking a look at their actions from the past. Maybe you've done something that you feel guilty about and you're having to face it. Look, don't turn your back. This was a reversal, but I chose not to kind of address it that way. But because these cards are starting to come out the way that they're coming out, I'm going to address it. Don't turn your back on the truth. Don't turn your back on it, because this is what we need to deal with. Either it's you or somebody in your life. It's followed by the Hermit card, which is your card, and that's in the house of social and community. It's reversed. So Virgo is showing up right after all this heavy stuff, reversed, okay? Showing me perhaps in your social life, you are kind of turning your back or ignoring some things, okay? Also what this could talk about is Spirit's wanting you to go in more instead of looking for the answers outside of yourself. They're really wanting you to like tap into this intuitive side of you, okay? For the last card, we got challenges and losses or karma. Babe, this is a very karmic time for you. You end in the karma house with a major arcana card, the Fool, which is the first card of the tarot deck, which talks about rebirth, which talks about a leap of faith. So it's time for you to face your fears and take a leap of faith. Wow, that felt rapid fire. Did it to you? It did to me. All right, let's pull you 5 more. Finish this off for Virgo. For the month of July 2020, monthly forecast for Virgo, please. Monthly forecast for Virgo, please. Let's just, come on, Alex. Monthly forecast for Virgo. These cards are insane. The height is really nice, Virgo. Monthly forecast, but the width is too wide for my hands. Monthly forecast for Virgo. Monthly forecast for Virgo, please. Monthly forecast for Virgo. Beautiful Virgos, powerful Virgos, meticulous Virgos. Thank you, monthly forecast for Virgos, please. Thank you. Let me just finish pulling two. Oh, nice. 10 of Cups. 10 of Swords came out again, you guys. Somebody's really feeling overwhelmed. You got the 10 of Swords. I used 3 tarot decks, and out of each one of those, you got a 10 of Swords, which is this one again. I'm sorry. Which is this one again, okay? Defeat. The good thing about it is that, well, first of all, it comes reverse. So when it comes reverse, I'm happier because it shows like, fuck, I'm over it. I'm tired of feeling this way. So yes, you're coming out of a heavy period. But it feels like that you're ready to give it up and keep it pushing. The first card you got in from this last part of the spread is the Hangman reversed. So the Hangman is supposed to be like this. He's supposed to be upside down because he's hanging from the tree. It's uncomfortable, but it makes him enlightened because he can see things from other people's perspective. So this kind of shows me a little bit of resistance, a lot of bit of resistance on your part to be able to kind of see things from other people's point of view, and to also to you know, you just remember to be wise, and to remember that it's not just me here in this conversation. Our second card we got here is 10 of Cups. So this is a wish. It comes upright. So a wish was made. Perhaps a wish to get out of this discomfort, this uncomfortable time, followed by the 10 of Swords reversed, which is great because it shows I'm done feeling like this. So we're going to keep them upright. Followed by the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is this. No, it's not. 2 of Wands is not on the board. I thought it was. Is also about kind of taking a step back and thinking about, what are we going to do and where are we going to go from here? The ball is in my court, okay? Moving forward. Ending on a 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. I have to remember because when they look different, sometimes I forget. 6 of Cups. Oh, guys, you got nostalgia again. This is about childhood. This is the same as this, okay? So somebody is looking into the future, thinking about either your children or thinking about your childhood. How can I kind of come out of this phase? What will bring me light and brightness right now? Spending time with children and or healing things from my past as a child. Okay, Virgo, I love you. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you next week for the elemental video. If not, I hope to definitely see you in the beginning of August 2020 to get another forecast, okay? I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.